What's up, you guys? It's PhiDX. So the EVO showcase is over, but luckily I have brand new footage to bring to you for review. This is the ATL 2023 Team Battle for Season 3. So ATL, if you don't know, is a Korean league where they do a bunch of online Tekken 7. In America, we have ICFC, Europe has ICFC as well, and so does Southeast Asia. However, in Korea, they run their own league, and Ni is a regular in a bunch of these. All of the Korean mainstays are big participants all the time, and it's super competitive. How they structure it is they do online for the first two phases, and then the last two phases are offline. So I took a graphic from the stream and translated it. And you can see here that it goes from qualifying tournament to a 6-pool league, and then into the playoffs. I'm not sure which of this two is. I think because it's day one, it's probably the qualifying tournament. But in any case, we have KDF against, based on my translation, Mokrodang. I don't know if that's correct, so I'm sorry if that's totally wrong. Anyways, you didn't come here for all these details. You came here to see why Ulsan's Kazumi is so fun to watch. And I gotta tell you, I always thought Kazumi was one of the most boring characters ever, to be real. But I picked her up because it was recommended to me as a way to learn and sharpen my Tekken skills. I'm an Octus player, so, you know, there's a lot of steps we skip along the way. But Kazumi is really strong fundamentally. You know, she doesn't have a big nukes outside of, like, the Magic 4, which has the generic weakness of being high and is steppable to the right. Otherwise, she's depending on using her really dominating pokes. Her pokes are really good. To create whiff opportunities or counter hit opportunities, or just kill you by maintaining control. It's a challenging way to play, especially in a game where one counter hit or one low parry could be the end of your life. So let's check out not only how Ulsan is such a consistent, like, high-level player, but how does he make it so interesting to watch? His first match is against beautiful Rosie on Nina. Backdash into instant while running 2. Down 4. He gets a whiff there, but doesn't get a good punish. And then his 1-1 here. This is Kazumi's control right in action, right? Jab, and then he does 1-1, right? The first jab whiffs, but Nina tries sidestep 1+2 and gets clipped by the second jab, right? So finding a window to hit Kazumi is the primary challenge if she's playing her poke game. The sidestep right here gets past the Magic 4, but beautiful Rosie doesn't get a big reward here, right? But he sees the jab, steps right, and just finds a little low poke. Nothing crazy. Ulsan whiffs a big down 3 there. Playing jabs, and look at all this HP he's gained just from a while running 2, and then another one there, and then, like, just pokes. Like, look at the HP go down. I think it's important to see. So running 2, low poke, mid poke, 1 jab clips, mid poke clips. Very slow. While standing 4, okay. 1-2. Jab hits again. Look, it's just tiny, tiny, tiny pokes. So this might not be that interesting to you at this exact moment. He misses a whiff punish again. But I think part of what makes Ulsan so scary to fight is that he's never really in one mode for long enough for you to figure out what's going on, right? So amidst all of this poking, there are these whiffs that Nina is getting. There's whiffs that Ulsan is inducing, right? With his movement and his pokes, Nina is whiffing in the open, right there. And even though he's not punishing it, against, when you're a high-level player fighting another high-level player, that stuff you don't forget about. And this punish was really, really sick, too. So not only does he get another whiff where beautiful Rosie thinks he has Ulsan's attack timing or approach timing and goes to this sidestep 4, Ulsan is completely out of range. But Ulsan has the recognition to not just let this go, right? Kazumi's while standing 1-2 would probably whiff in this situation. While standing 4-4 might hit. But for sure, the while standing 3 has enough range to hit. And Ulsan doesn't go for the kill. Look at this huge lead. Ulsan doesn't go for a kill here because he knows that he got all of this HP just by controlling Nina's offense. Right? Beautiful Rosie could not find a way to hit Ulsan, so why force anything? Right? The whiff will come, or I'll be able to jab him, and he's dead. And look at that huge whiff at range, what? Range 3? Range 4? Yeah. So he just throws it back too. Whiff punish. Very nice. Going in round 2, Ulsan now knows that he can kind of control the poking, right? This Magic 4 is a result of him getting a better understanding of beautiful Rosie's timing. The down forward 1 on block into a slower move. Wall combo. Now Ulsan plays the fly stance a lot. Doesn't eat the Magic 4. Very nice. That low hits, but is not sticking. The damage is not enough to be scary. 2-1. Magic 4 again. He's noticing that Beautiful Rosie is disengaging into slow moves. Or sidestepped 1+2, right? No combo, unfortunately, but there's finally the whiff punish. What a combo! His combos are also nicely optimized. So I think what's cool about this whiff punish, again, is that he's playing this aggressive poking, right? But when you can't figure out how to hit him, it creates this pressure, especially against a high-level player. Like, I just need to get a counter hit and get this HP back, man. So Nina does the get-up 3. Ulsan is already whiff punishing, right? He basically had the super strong read on the situation, right? As soon as this happens, look at how soon he inputs the forward 3. The kick isn't even like, the kick is still recovering. Awesome whiff punish. The Magic 4 is doing so much work, built on the poke dominance from round 1. Now he resumes into playing lows. Gets counter hit there. That was a fascinating timing here by Beautiful Rosie. Slide. Forward dash. This was cool. This was cool. So he does the slide. Okay. Forward dash to realign. You can see Kazumi sidewalked right. Then he throws the counter hit move, and I think it hits Kazumi's jab here. Unfortunately, he drops the combo. Ulsan challenges with the back 2. 1-1. That low from Nina is key here to go under the 1-1, right? Like, this is a good way to contest the control with a button. You can see that Ulsan hasn't really gone for a big stature kick low yet. He's just done small down 4s and down 3s, and one of the down 3s even whiffed. So now he's in full passive mode. See, can you really hit me? Like, you haven't been able to hit me this whole time. He doesn't even have the health lead, and he backdashes for like, what, 7 seconds? It's just kind of like, can you even hit me? I have 2 rounds. Like, prove that I should be scared of your offense. And here, look, like, Beautiful Rosie cannot deal with his jabs. Cannot find a timing. Down back 3, back 2. These pokes don't hit. 1-2 sniping Beautiful Rosie out of forward movement, right? Because he's backdashing. He showed a lot of backdashing. So the 1-2 is to beat the mindless, I say mindless in quotes, but the mindless fast approach, just trying to get a hit. No dice on the string extension. Beautiful Rosie on the cusp of taking a round. Goes low. Wow. This is cool. This is something that I think a lot of people overlook, is when you choose your wake-up option or a defensive option and you're wrong, the game isn't over, right? Like, you can still keep making your reads. So here, he side rolls, chooses to side roll, and Beautiful Rosie does nothing but realign, okay? Ulsan didn't stop paying attention. He still got up, saw this, and blocked low. Very nice, and gets a punish out of it. Rage drive is blocked. Jabbing him again out of his timing. He just cannot get in. Misses the punish here. It's so frustrating fighting somebody who is jabbing you out of all your offense. Even when you feel like you're changing up your timing, you're changing up your approach. Getting sniped like this is so annoying. So he misses the punish, trying to get the rage drive. Down 3 hits. This is so annoying, man. Nice. So he goes for the double low, which is, you know, at this point, after hitting this slide, Ulsan has to guess, right? But he probably thought the other guy would go mid. You know, 50-50 choice, not a lot you can do. Alright, so what does Ulsan do? Because if you backdash too much, you give your opponent control over all the timings and everything. Even though he was finding the snipe jabs, that last situation was obviously lethal. So I want to see how Ulsan adjusts to that, if at all. It might not even be a big deal to him. He's like, we'll run it back again and I won't die. There it is again. Awareness on the spacing, right? Ducks on reaction, but is way out of range of a while standing 1-2. So he just hits the while standing 4 for more damage than he would get off of while standing 4-4. Sorry, I think I said while standing 4. While standing 3. Backdashing, contesting with while standing 4, putting out more jabs and magic 4s. Big wall. This is cool. Look, he's contesting all the timings. Beautiful Rosie remembers this. He's like, okay, well, if he's jabbing, I can get through by sliding on him. Ulsan sidewalks left, gets this back turn punish. Not a lot of damage, but oh, I was wrong. That's a cool fight. I wonder if this is just guaranteed. Right, if you stay down, it hits you, and it looks like if you back roll, it still hits you. Lots of damage, and this down forward 4 clipping and just getting a little bit of an extra lead is so annoying. He's just beating him for doing a while standing attack here. Down 4. Look at Ulsan here. He stands still, right? Stand still. Do your sidestep, whatever. Down 4 on your approach timing, and then forward 2, beating a retaliation, beating a sidestep. Very, very strong choice. It would only lose to a low, right? But convincingly takes Beautiful Rosie out. And I don't know. I think it's so easy to see Kazumi's play really dry with the same offense. Jab, down forward 1, you know, jab, back 2. But Ulsan is doing this thing where he applies so much pressure because he is just neutralizing your offense, right? So he's like the old man that stands there while you're like training with him for the first time. I don't even know what movie I have this image from. But if somebody's just standing there, he's like, come and hit me. You go and hit him and he just keeps jabbing you, right? And then you finally do like, I'm so mad you keep knocking me out of my moves, get up kick or big whiff, and then Ulsan punishes. It's a really annoying style to fight against. But it's not going to be necessarily as effective here against, I think it's Dangju. Master Raven. Raven is a character you want to hit. You want to be on the offense against Raven because her mix-ups are so scary and her counter hit tools are not as bad, given she does have the 114 and instant while standing too. So I imagine Ulsan will be a little careful about throwing out the 1-1s, but in general is going to want to be applying offense to avoid eating free mix-ups. Forward 4-2 does not find its mark there. Wow, what a whiff punish from Dangju right here. Standing 4, backdashes the down forward 4 and gets an instant QCF1 while standing 1. Toe kick into wake up 4, shutting down the aggression or attempting to whiff punish on the while standing 2. Now, Ulsan, this is what he's known for, really. Look at this. So again, he's supposed to take the offensive against Raven, but you don't see it being all buttons. Look at these forward dash cancels into forward dash side steps. Few back dashes here to build range. I don't know if he reacted to that jump, but that wall running 2 was crazy. Now, he was already running in, but big way to capitalize on that mistake. Goes for 2 immediate timing lows. What a crucial block. In this situation, if Raven hits this, you are dead, right? Rage drive combo, you are dead. But she also has a mid wall bounce. This block was very clutch. I don't know if he reacted or if he, just had a good read, but very, very scary situation. And another reason why you want to control Raven. But if you attack too recklessly, she does have this move. I believe that's down forward 3. High evading counter hit high launcher. Big wall combo. Goes for the Oki option. Back turn power low. Oh, you have to duck the second hit. Magic 4, but it trades, so he gets no combo. Rage drive on the cartwheel. Running 2. He has a huge mountain to climb here, but Dangju keeps getting hit. Nice combo adjustment. And now he's still moving forward. Right? Stay in control. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, before that hell sweep hit, he is just running his mix-up. And this is probably another very entertaining part of Ulsan for me. Is not only is he capable of the solid poke anti-timing style, he's just running the stance. Finds the hell sweep. If it weren't for that situation and this great crouch punish mix-up from Dangju, it could have been ugly. If you don't know, some players, when they get put in full crouch like this, that kick from Kazumi, you don't get a strong punish, right? Just a while standing 4. But if you have a character with a knockdown full crouch low, you can give up your punish and bank on them not being ready for your mix-up. And even if they are ready for your mix-up, they can be wrong, right? So now that he's shown that he's going to do the full crouch here as a punish, right? Or taking a mix-up instead of the guaranteed punish. Next time, he could just do the while standing 1. So it creates a really weird situation for the defender where either you disrespect their punish or risk taking more damage than just the immediate punish. It's a really, really weird way to play against full crouch characters. Like, he's playing all these forward movements, and Dangju is just sidewalking left. But the APM of Ulsan's movement is so good, and he finds a whiff punish here. Look at all this. Juking him out of that. While standing 3 is not the best punish, but that's probably because Ulsan tried to duck. Again, same with the Nina situation. Like, no, in this case, he was still standing. It was probably just like one of those late reactions where you see it and duck way too late. Wow. And then here, he eats the cartwheel on another approach timing. Wall. These commentators are so hype, it's cool. Unsafe. Nice. Oh my god! Ulsan doing raw fly into the grab that hits middle, beating Dangju's parry. I don't know if he read that, but what a choice. Because he doesn't even get that much damage, now his back is to the wall. Magic 4 doesn't even matter. This combo kills, I believe. Look at this timing, man. I can't believe he went for that grab. Down back 3. Back 2. Maven did a 2 jab. Oh, and he just stood still and did it. There's a little mind game here, right? Raven has a string where she could do 2 into like a low, right? Ulsan didn't even duck. He didn't even pay respect to that low. He just saw Raven duck and attempt a mix-up and just hit the magic 4. That is so funny. Usually, people will do the first hit of those 2-hit strings to kind of bait a reaction of you, a defensive reaction, right? But Ulsan did not care. He just said, okay, you're going to do some nonsense. I'm going to magic for you. Nice punish again. Oh, he doesn't get the fly 3, so maybe it's not guaranteed. Was that a flash duck? Oh, yeah, good defense. Raven does a 4-1, which in Tekken 8 jails, so this would not be possible in Tekken 8. But ducks the second hit. Jab catches a little sidestep there. Oh, raw hell sweep going under the jab. That's really tough for Kazumi. What a block! You see this block? That was like a last frame block. Ulsan is very cracked too. That much, if I haven't made that clear yet. Aggressive forward movement. Oh, and the down forward 4 this time eats a whiff punish. This is a common trap, not only from Raven, but from Kazumi too. They do these really like low profile low with a lot of pushback. And then, when you try to retaliate, their backdash whiff punish is already locked and loaded. Ulsan does the same thing with down 4. Actually, a lot of Kazumi players do. But even a Beautiful Rosie for the Nina player was running into some of those whiff setups. Forward movement again, but doesn't want to run into a cartwheel, right? All these sidewalks left are just to beat the running 2, right? So Ulsan doesn't want to commit to the running 2, but he also wants to find a way to make sure Raven can't mix him up for free. Parry sends him behind. Uh-oh, no throw break. Not close enough to get a clean wall splat. Oh my god. Look at that. So, Ulsan not only demonstrating immense patience in these situations, right? Where you can't really force anything on that sidewalk without, you know, risking death. But also showing modes of gameplay where he is just going absolutely balls to the walls, right? Like this situation here. After this rage drive and he needs to make a big comeback and he gets this like sidewall conversion. Stance. Stance. L sweep, right? Like he is so solid and so ready to go crazy too. I think that's what makes him so fun to watch. And he's got these reactions and like prepared combos and situational awareness skills that are just so fun to watch. It's a lot of expertise and he makes a lot of magic happen on Kazumi. Kazumi is a shell of her former self, like with nerfed poke hitboxes, nerfed back 2. It is so much harder for her to impose control on the other character, and you risk dying so much more often. So for Ulsan to continue to do it is very impressive. He's taken down 2 people on the other team. Last member here, Mokujun on Katarina. Katarina might be the textbook example of what I was talking about. Katarina also has strong pokes like Kazumi, down forward 1 being -1, but Katarina has a 11 frame magic 4. On top of that, her pokes are also very advancing and she has the stance mix-up, so Katarina has this explosiveness and like nuclear style that Kazumi is missing, right? Katarina doesn't have the 1-1, right? But everything else, the poking and the movement is so strong. Big whiff, small whiff punish, but big whiff. Mokujun is looking like a much more strong opponent than the previous 2, just from that alone. Right, let's go back right to the beginning. Look at this. They're spacing around each other, but Mokujun is not getting clipped by the jabs like his teammates were. And then, when there's that big whiff 3, he's ready to punish. It's not big, but already you can see Ulsan is paying a lot of respect, using a lot of forward movement and backward movement, but high APM, but not a lot of commitment. Now the jabs are finding their mark. Finding little chip lows. Uh-oh, no throw break this time. It was a counter hit throw. So Mokujun may have been committed to his move. Starts forcing some stance. Wow, look at this little sidestep right, getting around the down jab. Down forward 1, sidestep right. This is a Katarina classic. Getting around that is so difficult. Goes for the craziest mid-high string, and there's no duck. Because it's so rare that people just do that. There we go. Back 1 into stance. Stance. Ulsan finds another counter hit throw. What in the world? Look at how much defense he has to play here. Wow. That was like a whiff punish counter hit grab. Oh, and here it is. One mistake. This rage art is gonna hurt. And now you have to survive 8 seconds. 5. Raw rage drive. He whiffed a jab. He whiffed a jab and just did it anyways. No frame advantage. Simply a whiff jab, probably making Katarina too comfortable to run in. That's insane. Again, so much cleanliness and then the most like wild decisions that you would not expect that just work. Ulsan almost feels like a hybrid of low, high, and knee in that sense, where trying to hit Ulsan is really hard sometimes with his movement and his fuzzies and his like timing, but he'll also do something crazy. What was that teabag? I'm trying to figure out what he was looking for. Right? Because your back's to the balcony break. You don't really want to be here, right? But maybe he just wants Mokujin to do something because Kazumi taking the lead against Katarina is very scary. Right, stature kick hits. Clipped on the sidestep right with the generic down 4. Right there. Down forward 1 on block, down forward 1 again. Look at these forward movements, sidestep right. In these situations, he would beat a jab, he would beat a magic 4. Beating the magic 4 is the nice one because you get a better punish. Mokujin doesn't bite in the string extension, beats the while standing 4. Wow. Jab is flash ducked, that's scary. Small pokes. Very, very small pokes, except for that one. That's a huge power low. Down forward 1 challenge on the 4-4-4. Magic 4 out of nowhere? Eats a jab. Standing, but this is a problem when you're fighting way better players, man. When you're fighting way better players and you hit a jab like this, sometimes it's so out of nowhere. And even though you're +8, you're like, oh wait, I have advantage. I could do a mix-up. It's time. And then you get hit by just their magic 4. They could just disrespect it. You have to be so on point to use your jab frames effectively. Running 2 pays the stance, no respect at all on the whiffed, well, on the broken throw. Down forward 1, down jab, and the down 4 kills. Nobody can touch this Kazumi, man. Forward movement again. The thing about Ulsan when he's doing this forward movement is he's willing to trust the neutral guard, right? So he will pay very close attention to your timing. And he's moving forward into you, but he's ready to block, right? He's not just moving forward to like scare you or to style on you. And what the heck happened here? Okay. Ulsan tries the 1-2, but the Harrier 1 goes underneath it. Guaranteed follow-up, guaranteed follow-up. Look at how much damage that did. Right? Back 1 whiff, tried to whiff punish with 1-2, doesn't work. And then he gets bodied. Huge amount of HP, but that down forward 3+4 was questionable. Ulsan getting a big combo here. Oh, nice adjustment for the balcony break. Whoa. I didn't know this was the Okazemi. He does back 4 to get the flip over under the stomach, and then the fly 1+2 hits when they try to wake up. Look at the range on that down back 3, man. Right here. Did you expect anything to hit? That hit his backdash. Now he's got to get back 1 hit. A generic down 4 could do it. A jab could do it. Ulsan blocking the rage drive, blocking the random hop kick, and he just stays solid. All that craziness, totally gone. Completely calm. 3-0 finish. Ulsan an absolute menace, man. He has found a way with his movement and with his pokes to create so much pressure on your defense and your offense. And then it feels like they just fall apart, right? They just absolutely fall apart. And it's fascinating method to watch. I'm excited to see him do it again when he gets to fight the higher level players here. It looks like KDF will play in match 4 and then again on match 7. It doesn't look like they're going to fight DRX. That will be an exciting one. That's the team with Nee, Chanel, and Infested. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Pretty chill opening. You know, sometimes in these tournaments there are those big skill gaps, but I think seeing Ulsan do it to players he is much better than can be informative for how you play against people in ranked. You know, sometimes your opponent doesn't demand you to play timing mix-ups. They don't demand you to get super creative with your offense. Sometimes you just got to backdash and let them run into your counter hits. Sometimes you got to backdash and let them whiff. It's not super complicated. As you can see, even in a top level Korean tournament, it can be very simple. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if I missed something. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.